Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing? It's Dr. Tam back here on another live. Jumping in. How is everybody doing today? All right, so I am Dr. Tam. I am your empowerment coach, and I am here once again showing up to drop some gems for you. Um, just a couple things to kind of help you to hang in there. Okay. So, hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Hey, listen, so I'm going to share today really quickly. I just have five things I want to share with you. 5 timely tips. So you may have seen the title, 5 timely tips that's going to help you free yourself from OPO. You like, wait, what? Yes, other people's opinions. I want y'all to be honest with me now, all right? Be honest with me. If you have ever, there's been a thought in your mind, you worried about what somebody else thought or thinks sometime, maybe even still now from time to time, I want you to drop what we're going to drop today? Drop a 1 in the chat for me today. Drop a 1 in the chat, whether it's been before or maybe it's even right now. From time to time, you think about what other people may think, or maybe about what other people may say. Now, I'm not talking about like it could be anybody, all right? But if you are definitely the person who you're constantly worried about what other people say or what other people think, this is going to be for you. Now, I know it's right about lunch that most of y'all are probably done with on lunch break right now. So for those who are catching this a little bit later on, shout out to you catching the replay. Okay. You finna get the goods too. All right. So I won't be before you long. Here we go. 5 timely tips that's going to help you to free yourself from other people's opinions. Y'all ready? Here we go. Number 1, identify who you are. Identify who you are. We so worried thinking about other people, worried about what other people think or what other people may say. Why are we giving so much energy to other people? Okay. What about us? What about you? What about me? So, who are you? Think about who you are. What do I mean by that? What are your passions? What are things that you're passionate about? What are your values? Things that you desire. Grab a journal, grab a pen or something to write with, and literally sit down with yourself and figure out who you are. That attention and time that you're giving to what other people may think or what they may say, give that back to yourself, a gift to yourself. All right. So that was number 1. Identify who you are. Number 2, what do you want to do? What's your big vision? What's the goal that you have for yourself? What's something that you want to do? Again, let's write that down. All right. So we have figured out who we are. Number 2, timely tip number 2, we are going to write down our goal or our big vision that we have, what we are wanting to do. Okay. So we're giving more time and energy to ourselves. Number 3, every single day, I want you to carve out just a few minutes and spend time with you. Spend time with yourself. That could be 5 minutes, that could be 10 minutes. Grab yourself a journal, grab a pen, kind of tuck away for a little while, get away from all the noise, but spend some time with you. Now, during this time, you're going to review who you are, right? Do a little self-reflection. You're also going to review your goals and your dreams. So now what are we doing? We're putting those things in the forefront of our mind. We're keeping them right up here in that frontal lobe. We're keeping everything right here up front. Okay? And we're not so much worried about other people. Okay? We're refocusing. Number 4 of how to free yourself from other people's opinion. Number 4, who's around you? Who is in your corner? Who is in your circle or your tribe? Who is your community? Who's your community? That is so important. You have a goal, you have a dream, there's something that you really want to go after. But y'all, I have learned that you cannot be your best self by yourself. You cannot be your best self by yourself. You need like-minded people around you, people who are going in the same direction, maybe people who share common interest, the same values that you have. That's why it's important to identify first who you are. Because when we know who we are, then we can figure out who do we need to be around us. Okay? So that was tip number 4. All right. Home stretch, y'all. Just about to wrap this up. Tip number 5, I want you to practice being consistent. Practice being consistent. What do I mean by that? Now, y'all, let's be honest. How many of us have started something, okay, and then you're like, well, I'm just going to take a little break. And you take a break, you stop doing that thing, right? You stop working on that goal, you take a break, but then you look up, your break is 2 weeks and you haven't done anything, okay? We have to be more consistent, all right? Let me tell you, if we're able to refocus, if we are able to put that attention back on ourselves and not worry so much about what other people are thinking, and it might not be may not even be thinking much about us. Okay, could be. But I want you to free yourself from other people's opinion. Free yourself from what other people may say or what they may think. Okay? Free yourself. When you can do that, you will begin to see elevation in you. You will be able to see things start changing in your world. Because now you're creating a brand new world for yourself, a world that actually values who you are. Okay? You have figured out who you are. You've identified your passions, your dreams. Step number 2 was identifying your goals, writing down your vision. Step number 3, you're going to spend time with yourself every single day, reviewing your goals and your vision. Number 4, figure out who needs to be around you. That's important. If they're not adding value to you, you need to limit the time. Either limit the time around that person or people, or just exit altogether. All right, I'll leave that part up to you. And then lastly, be more consistent. When we get a plan in place, let's do all that we can do to make it happen. Being consistent, showing up, doing what we need to do for ourselves. All right, I hope that blesses you today. 5 timely tips. Replayers, you're coming back later. You're going to check this out. Shout out to you. Glad you're dropping in later when you catch this. I do hope that everyone finds value. 5 timely tips to help to free yourself from other people's opinion. I am Dr. Tam, your empowerment coach, and I'll be back soon with more great tips.